What's philosophy?
See, interesting question there. See, I believe philosophy in the Middle Ages was about, finding new ways to better oneself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know. What the hell is philosophy? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not smart, Andrew. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, say.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
What's philosophy?
I think philosophy in the Middle Ages was people trying to express love and find different ways to do it, like with poems, or how they showed it through being a warrior or a patriot, things like that.
Philosophy? Yeah. I think it was weird. I believe that. I think it was sexist. It was sexist. I think it was sexist. Sexist. That's what I thought.
Well, I think it was more made up on the spot because in the Middle Ages they were kind of poorly educated. So yeah, it probably differed from like village to village where you went, what their philosophy was.
Get that goddamn camera out of my face, man.
No comment.
What's philosophy?
Well, during the Middle Ages, you had a lot of blockages of science. Science was kind of discouraged because it was seen as wizardry or witchcraft. So around the time, philosophy was really based on what people could garner from the past, ruins, folklore, and then being that there was still a lot of woodlands around, a lot of superstition was alive at the time too. So philosophy back then was based more on a lot on superstition, not so much science, but that would change at the turnaround of the Middle Ages when alchemy, the magic of chemistry, would be born, and from that we would progress towards physics, development of the steam engine, and then bam, here we are now.
What's philosophy?
Alright, so I personally think that philosophers in the Middle Ages, I don't know, I guess because we're kind of related to monkeys. We have fingers just like them, we have feet just like them, we have hair growing everywhere. But what I wonder is, if we were born as monkeys, why aren't monkeys still being humans? I don't really understand that. Why all of a sudden evolution just stopped? Why don't monkeys be humans anymore? So that's what I think. Holla at your boy, Jeff John. Peace out.
I don't even know what philosophy means.
Okay, so I'm kind of stumped. I'm not sure what exactly was happening in the Middle Ages, but I think Middle Ages, Dark Ages, philosophy wasn't really happening. It was kind of a boring time. But don't quote me on that.
I think philosophy was in the Middle Ages. I don't know.
I think philosophy in the Middle Ages had to do a lot with advice on how society should run. So it was philosophers' jobs to pretty much give advice to the public on how to act so that it wasn't a bunch of chaos. So they tell them kind of tips and philosophies to keep them honest and keep them so that the society wasn't all running crazy and there wasn't a bunch of criminals and crazy people running around.
I have no idea what it was like.
I think philosophy was kind of probably what you would say crazy. I don't know, out there. It was pretty out there.
I think the philosophy in the Middle Ages had a lot to do with people trying to learn how to develop things for people in the future. Testing things out to see if it's okay for people in the future and how it's going to benefit them, because they were having a hard time at their time, so they didn't want the people in the future to suffer as much as they did.
I think in the Middle Ages, the philosophers were thinking about dragons. Dragons as in if they're real, if they even exist,
or why they exist, or what their purpose on this earth is.
I don't know what philosophy means.